I'm in Egypt, standing on the edge of the Valley of the Kings. It's a windy, dusty spot, the setting for one of the minor tombs, probably not for a pharaoh, but still worth exploring. And that's what a team of Belgian archaeologists have been doing, patiently, for 40 years. So far, they've found nothing. Until today. Just now, a strange sound was heard within a shaft off the central chamber. I've been invited to join them as they clear rubble and explore further. We're now in the tomb itself. The leader has asked for quiet. I'll place the microphone close to the wall and see what we can hear. It sounds like drumming. Yes, that's drumming. It's kind of rhythmic. Oh my goodness, it can't be. I think it is. It must be. Gosh. It's the Big Muddler. Varied morsels of oral delight. Welcome to the show. And what can you expect from the Big Muddler? Everything. All that you desire. So long as your desires stretch no further than comic songs, bad jokes, and improbable stories. Some serious stuff too, but mostly nonsense. Albeit a variety of nonsense. And we all need variety.
Naughty boy, hold your hand out, naughty boy. Last night in the pale moonlight, I saw ya. You were walking after dark with a nice girl in the park, and you told her you'd never kissed a girl before. Hold your hand out, naughty boy.
Oh, put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone.
All right then, what are you having? I suppose, well, a beer. Yes, a beer. That accent, what is that? Ah, the voice. It's quite a brew. Product of Eton and Christchurch, I'm afraid. Where's that? Eton College and Oxford? Well, England. So why are you dressed like a cowboy? Yes, I imagine I do somewhat resemble a buckaroo. You see, I'm shooting a movie down the road. You playing some limey cowpoke? No. I'm native. I'm the sheriff. And you talk like that? No, as I say, I'm native. I'm an actor, you see. I speak with myriad voices. Oh, an actor! You've been in anything I know? Have you seen The Wire? There's no Brits in The Wire. Really? Look more closely. Oh my God, it's you! I'd never have guessed. Yes, the Empire is back.
Darling, I will understand. Oh, put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together.
Sometimes, when everything feels blocked and bloated, You need to flush out the past. You need to probe what went before and push a clear way forward. At times like this, there's only one solution to ease the passage. Yes, you need Dam Busters, the premium colonic irrigation treatment. Chocks away! It's time to scramble, dodge the flak, and let loose the bombs. Dam Busters will take that load off your mind. It's time to introduce you to our soap opera, Great Crustaceans, a salty saga of seaside entertainers who happen to be shellfish. Yes. They're wild, they're snappy, but they're seldom happy. They came in on the wrong tide, got washed up on the sand. They got nowhere left to hide, so they formed themselves a band. They're Great Crustaceans, Great Crustaceans. They're Great Crustaceans. In today's episode, Kenneth Prawn finds his bandmates are not as cooperative as they might be. Hello, boys. Who called the meeting?
I did.
Oh, razors. Why?
It's about our name.
What about our name?
It's crap.
What do you mean?
Great Crustaceans? What's that about? It sounds old and weird.
It's a fantastic name. You know, it sounds like Great Expectations. It's a fun pun.
It sounds like we're old farts. We're young rebels, and we're out to change the world. We should be called something like...
How about Clam Busters?
Yes.
Well, that's another pun.
So what? It's wild and dangerous.
It's unhygienic.
But we are clams. At least some of us are.
Well, I'm a prawn. Spider's a crab. We're crustaceans, and we're great.
I'll give you a fun pun. Tuna Turner.
Oh, be serious now.
Or Skate Bush.
Have you fellows got nothing better to do?
How about Bream Academy?
Cod Stewart. Fleetwood Mackerel.
Come on, chaps. We've got a strong name. Let's stick with it.
It's boring. I'd prefer something like, well, never mind the Pollux.
Oh, and I'll be Squid Vicious.
Well, you are a squid. You're not even a crustacean.
Don't you start that again.
No, you started it by not having a shell.
I'll shell you.
All right, calm down, boys. This is a band meeting and there's serious stuff to discuss. Shall we move on?
Public anemone?
Boomtown Ras.
Oh, I give up.
Sushi and the Banshees.
Sushi? That's not funny.
Yes, it is.
I'll get you, Butler.
I'm not called Butler. You are now.
They're wild, they're snappy, but they're seldom happy. They came in on the wrong tide, got washed up on the sand. They got nowhere left to hide, so they formed themselves a band. They're Great Crustaceans, Great Crustaceans. They're Great Crustaceans. You're listening to the Big Muddler, and there's lots more to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am deliriously excited to introduce you to a man, the acerbic, the assonant, the especially wonderful. Please give it up for Mr. Elvis McGonagall.
Good evening. I am Elvis McGonagall. I have suffered for my poetry. Now it's your turn. Dark lowers the tempest overhead. A whirling dervish the wind twists and turns. Stars fall to earth as trees dropping fruit. A hurricane rumbles and churns. As Jupiter readies his oak-cleaving bolts, raising hell with dread rattling thunder. Whiplash lightning rips the celestial vault. The heavens are rent asunder. Clouds turn black as sackcloth, pregnant with pitiless pelting rain, and the crumbling skies pour down their stinking pitch in cacophonous, desolate pain. Boreas's breath brings bleak-blasted blizzards, freezing seas and Siberian doom. The land is plunged unto the dismal depths of black, black Stygian gloom. Poseidon bursts forth on his mighty white horse. The shipwrecked cower in fear. And that's the end of the weather forecast for the rest of the fucking year. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed.
You know, there are some strange ways to sing in this world. America brought us the high lonesome wail. Here's what they do in Tibet. While in South India, up in Northern Europe, the Sami singers sound like this. And then, of course, there's scat, which of course rhymes with shat. But I'm going to introduce you to something seldom heard, the bass yodel. Oh yes, the bass yodel. It's also known as the lodel, and it appears in this song. Listen out for it.
I've got a friend called Ramblin' Bob. He liked to steal, gamble, and rob. He thought he was the smartest guy around. But I found out last Monday that he got locked up Sunday. They've got him in a jailhouse day downtown. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. Well, I told him once or twice to stop playing cards and shooting dice. He's in the jailhouse now. Well, I went out last Tuesday. I met a girl named Susie. She said I was the smartest guy around. Well, we got to spending my money. She got to calling me honey. We took in every cabaret in town. We're in the jailhouse now. We're in the jailhouse now. Well, I told that judge right to his face, I don't like to see this place. We're in the jailhouse now. All together now.
It's time now for a story. There's a one-eyed yellow idol to the north of Kathmandu. There's a little marble cross below the town. There's a broken-hearted woman tends the grave of Mad Karoo, and the yellow god forever gazes down. He was known as Mad Karoo by the subs at Kathmandu. He was hotter than they felt inclined to tell. Yet for all his foolish pranks, he was worshipped in the ranks, and the colonel's daughter smiled on him as well. He'd loved her all along with a passion that was strong, The fact that she loved him was plain to all. She was nearly 21, and arrangements had begun to celebrate her birthday with a ball. He wrote and asked what present she would like from Mad Carew. They met next day as he dismissed a squad, and jestingly, she told him then that nothing else would do but the green eye of the little yellow god. On the night before the dance, Mad Carew seemed in a trance. They chaffed him as they puffed at their cigars. Yet for once he did not smile, and he sat alone a while, then went out into the night beneath the stars. He returned before the dawn with his shirt and tunic torn, a gash across his temple dripping red. He was patched up right away, and he slept throughout the day, and the colonel's daughter sat beside his bed. He woke at last and asked that she should bring his jacket through. She brought it. He thanked her with a nod. He bade her search the pocket, saying, "That's from Mad Carew," and she found the little green eye of the god. She upbraided poor Carew in the way some women do, yet both her eyes were strangely hot and wet. But she would not take the stone, and Mad Carew was left alone with the jewel that he'd chanced his life to get. When the ball was at its height, on that still and tropic night, she thought of him and hurried to his room. As she crossed the barrack square, she could hear the dreamy air of a waltz tune softly lilting through the night. His door was open wide, silver moonlight shining through. The floor was wet and sticky where she trod. An ugly knife lay buried in the heart of Mad Carew. 'Twas the vengeance of the little yellow god. There's a one-eyed yellow idol to the north of Kathmandu. There's a little marble cross below the town. There's a broken-hearted woman tends the grave of Mad Carew, and the yellow god forever gazes down. They're old, they're creaky, they need some love, so tell them every day those listed jokes. It's that popular point in the show where we air some listed jokes. You may wonder what they are. Well, they're like listed buildings, old and creaky, but still in need of love, and they deserve to be preserved. First up, we've got that international favourite, the Swedish chemist joke.
So a guy goes into a chemist in Stockholm and he says, "Hello, I'd like to buy some antiperspirant, please." "Or," says the guy behind the counter, "Bar or arsehole?" "No, thank you. It's for my armpits." I'm really sorry if you've got any problems with that. You're right to the listed joke commission. Right to the listed joke commission. You can find them at 78 Let'sby Avenue.
They're old, they're creaky, they need some love, so tell them every day those listed jokes. Meanwhile, back in America...
banjo has long been central to country music, but still it struggles to get the respect it deserves. So we're delighted today to meet a banjo player with numerous Grammy nominations, 2 albums which debuted at #1 in the Billboard charts, and one of which won Grammy Award for Album of the Year. Hello, sir. Thank you for putting the banjo on the pedestal where it belongs. What do you put your success down to?
Simple, really. The old public school values of hard work and batting for the team.
What?
You know, you learn a valuable lesson when you're last man on the crease with 12 runs needed to avoid follow-on and only 3 balls to hand, while their prize leg spinner is eyeing you up for a googly.
I have no idea what you were talking about.
I can still hear the words of my old housemaster, Binky Robinson. Play up, he'd say. Play up and play the game.
Are you British?
Ah, I can see Sherlock Holmes is in the house.
What? And you play the banjo?
I like to think a gentleman can turn his hand to anything.
But you played the banjo in Washington at the White House.
Once we burnt it down. Now we're back with a classic Appalachian instrument. It's like coals to Newcastle.
I have no idea what you were talking about.
Don't worry, my man. The Empire is back.
Right, we got a song for you now. It's a sweet, innocent song about coming of age. Quite literally. This song was taken by Harry Roy to #1 in 1940. And then it got banned by the BBC. And I have no idea why. Try and work out for yourselves. Now I'm going to tell you a story about a young girl, about 19, about 5'2", and about to go out. Her mother realised it was her first time out with a young gentleman, so she called her into the bedroom and said, "Now, Minnie, you're all dressed up in your best clothes. You look gorgeous. You look alluring. You look swell. But I want you to remember everything I've always told you, and above all, my dear, I want you to be very, very careful." But she had to go and lose it at the Astor. She didn't take her mother's good advice. Now there aren't so many girls today who have one, but she'd never let it go for any price. They searched the place from penthouse to the cellar, in every room and underneath each bed. Someone thought they saw it lying on a pillow, but they found it belonged to someone else instead. But she had to go and lose it at the Astor. She didn't know exactly who to blame, and she couldn't say just how or where she lost it. She only knew that she had it when she came. They questioned all the bellboys and the porters. The chef appeared to be the guilty guy, and the doorman also acted quite suspicious. But he coyly said, "I'm sure it wasn't I." But she had to go and lose it at the Astor. He damn near killed her mother and her dad, and they thought as bad about the thing as she did. After all, it was the only one she had. They just about completed all their searching when the chauffeur walked up with it in his hand. All they did was stand and gape. Here was Minnie's sable cape, and she thought that she had lost it at the Astor.
I've had to retreat from the cave. There are 7 angry Belgian archaeologists in there. They've given their life to exploring this Egyptian tomb, only for their project to be ruined by cheesy music and bad jokes. Once the Big Muddler takes hold, there's no chance of redemption. And who's to blame? Matthew Crampton, architect of the Big Muddler, and today's contributors, Elvis McGonagall and pianist Dorian Ford. I hope you're all proud of yourselves.